So, hey, this might be a little bit of an unpopular opinion, but just because you have home equity does not mean you need to use it. Now, follow me on this. I've been in the industry since 2001, went through '07, '08, '09, and there were a small batch of clients that it was a pattern. It was a pattern that they would run up credit cards to 40 or 50,000, reach out to me to help save the day, and then there were some uncomfortable conversations when values ended up changing, loan products ended up changing, and I had to say no, that I couldn't help. And if hindsight's 2020, if I could go back in time, I think I would have learned to have a little more confidence to have those open discussions with people of, hey, is there a spending problem? Is it gambling? Is there something going on? Where maybe I could give you access to different resources, budgeting tips, maybe a financial planner that specializes with helping people work on their budgeting and their spending habits. So in this day and age, I've learned to be a lot more direct with people and with care. You know, there's times where, yeah, you might have to run up your credit cards. I've had to do it in the past. It happens. That's life. Life isn't always perfect, and it's not always going to be that you get all your bills and you pay all your bills down and boom, you're fine. That doesn't always happen. So again, to bring up the equity topic, just because you're getting letters in the mail or getting emails from your lender, do you really need to use it? Now, if you have 20, 30, $40,000 in credit cards, yeah, it's a good idea to consider either a home equity line of credit or a refinance, depending on what it's going to do to your overall payments. Is it going to reduce your overall payments? Now, if you're going to save $500 or $600 a month, that makes sense. But you may need to look in the mirror and say, hey, do I have spending habits that I need to curb? Do I need help in that? And it's not fun. It's not fun to look at those things, but the more that you can deal with the uncomfortable, I'm telling you, especially when it comes to budgeting, the a lot easier your life will be, especially as financial things get thrown at you. If you want to start a business, that is another way that you can use your equity. Now, I've had people reach out to me about that. And that's where I'll ask them, like, hey, do you have a business plan? Do you have a mentor? Are you buying into a franchise? What is it? Although I don't know everything, I'm going to ask those questions that they should be asking. And then it's naturally up to them if they think that it's going to be a great business venture. Other things that you can use your equity for, buying another property. So if you have equity in your home and you feel that it's time to get a second home or an investment property, that's what your equity can be used for. Now, almost all loan products, we don't have to ask you what you're spending that money on because I care, because I give a shit. I want to make sure that I'm helping people make good financial decisions, and having a network of a large amount of people that I know that are financial planners, from those that help people with budgeting to all the way to the tops of those that deal with the really affluent and everything in between. That is a good person to have in your circle and to have in your corner, because I'll often bounce things off a client's planner to say, like, hey, what do you think for your client? Would you like to be on the call when we have the consultation? So, if it's a spending thing, hey, I don't pass judgment. I've had clients that I've had to help even after the crash back in '08, '09, numerous times on refinances. And of course, I'm going to do it with kindness. Life isn't always easy, and life is going to throw things and expenses at you. But really think when it comes to your equity of, are you using it the right way? Hey, if you have any friends or family that you think that this can help, especially if they're homeowners, send it out to them. They're probably getting emails and letters in the mail about the amount of equity that they have. And if you found me on YouTube, would love a thumbs up and a share, and would love if you subscribe. Thanks.